I was a juvenile delinquent, so I had a choice between going to jail or joining the service. And I joined the Marine Corps, which was the only one that really wanted me. So that's how that all became. I signed up when I was 16. When I turned 17, I was off to boot camp. And that was 1964. No, when I joined the Marine Corps, we were more concerned about the Bay of Pigs. I didn't know about, we went from from California to Okinawa, and that's when we found out we were going to Vietnam. And I had never heard of Vietnam, and most of the people, or guys with me, didn't really hear about it either. It was a pretty place. It was, back then, before all the bunch of Agent Orange and everything, it was a pretty place. There was nobody there when we landed, so this was a nice place right off the water in Chulai. I landed at Chulai. So I was impressed. Impressed with the look of it at the time. There was none of that when we landed. And so, like I say, I think we kind of went over there and kind of started to stir the pot. So, yeah, there was no firefights or anything when we first landed. We were taking supplies to further outposts, more or less. And we had 5 Antrax, 3 tanks. Supposedly the Vietnamese didn't have anything that could take out armor. Well, they blew up 2 tanks. They firefighted a lot. We ran in. We got lost, first of all. Their guy was in charge. I can't remember his name. And we ended up in the CP of the Viet Cong, which were, a lot of people think we fought farmers. A lot of these were Red Chinese and Koreans, And so they blew us up, and they maneuvered the Antrax till they got stuck in rice paddies. Well, then we were stuck in these Antrax. We lost a lot of men that day, both sides. They didn't come and get us for 24 hours, so we were in them Antrax, 100-degree humidity and 140 degrees. And a lot of people in the Antrax didn't come out of the Antrax alive. So we were up in holes that they had, and they're shooting, and I got wounded with a lot of shrapnel. And everybody that went on that particular mission, they all come back wounded or came back dead. There was nobody left because they were 24 hours you were there. The kid that was on the mic on the radio asking for help, it means that I fought for the rights for free speech and all this stuff. It meant to me that I had put the blood into the game. So I have a right sometimes to state that fact that, I spilled blood for this country. What have you done for it? So that's what it means to me. It means that you're recognized for something that you didn't want to happen, but it did happen. So that is, it really means a lot to me. It means a lot to my family, my kids and my grandkids.